This is Rap the News, and I recently did a Q&A in which I stated I would answer the top thumbed up questions. So in 2 hours, this was the top thumbed up question, which had 4 thumbs up at the time. The name is Akbar Muhammad, and he states, Nibiru never existed. If it did, you would find it mentioned in the Holy Quran. Everybody thumbs up my question because I challenged the illiterate idiot to find Nibiru in the Quran since he knows so damn much. And by the way, nobody black is Hebrew. Stop all this nonsense laughing my ass off. So I am going to address Mr. Akbar Muhammad. With that stated, I am going to surround Mr. Akbar Muhammad with Nibiru while I'm talking. And so people have addressed me and asked and said, hey, are you Muslim? Are you Jehovah's Witness? Are you Seventh-day Adventist? Are you Hotep? Are you Freemason? Are you the Antichrist? You know what I mean? I've been asked everything, and to put it blunt, I am simply just reading the Torah and the Bible. Even when I say that, they put me in a category and say, you're Torah only. Okay, whatever you want me to be. I think it was a song, I am whatever you say I am. With that said, let's get into this question. Mr. Akbar wants me to find Nibiru in the Quran. I don't have to find it there. It's there. Follow me now. Okay, I'm not too familiar with how the verses in the Quran go, or if I'm pronouncing it right, but let's go at it. We start with Ar-Rahman, chapter 55, verse 37. It states, when the sky is rent asunder, that means something is wrong with the skies, and it becomes rosy like red hide. And so here we are looking at the skies rent asunder, rosy like red hide, and that is this iron oxide. And don't think I'm off, because I'm not off at all. I am correct in what I'm reading and what I'm saying, Mr. Akbar Muhammad. So the sky is rent asunder and it is rosy like red hide. Ar-Rahman chapter 55 verse 37. You're looking at it, Mr. Muhammad. And then we're going to move to the next one. It's called Fusilet, chapter 41 verse 53. We shall show them our signs on the horizons. Again, we shall show them our signs on the horizons. And on the horizons, east and west, as you are looking at it, is where Nibiru appears. East and west. So all of these people know, and that's why they're stating it, Nibiru is on the horizon. That is one of the greatest signs to be shown on the horizon, because what's on the horizon? When the moon comes up and when the sun comes up, right? East and west. And so a sign would be, we see the moon every day and the sun every day, pretty much, or a lot, a sign would be something new. So Nibiru and its system is something new. So there you have it. The signs on the horizon. Fusilet, chapter 41, verse 53. The next one, Al-Furqan, chapter 25, verse 11 through 12. It states, nay, they deny the hour of judgment to come, but we have prepared a blazing fire for such as deny the hour. And so here, and this was taken by someone named Becky. And Becky borrowed a telescope from her friend because she saw something in the sky that was beaming red. And then when she zoomed in on it, she saw Nibiru blazing in our skies, on fire. This is not a barbecue. This is in the sky, folks. So, El Furqan, chapter 25, verse 11 through 12 says, "Nay, they deny the hour of judgment to come, but we have prepared a blazing fire for such as deny the hour. When it sees them from a place far off," hell sees them, "they will hear its fury and its raging sigh." They will hear its fury and its raging sigh. And then what are we hearing off of the horizon? That's rosy red like hide, raging in our skies. What are the boom noises and all the strange noises worldwide? What are people hearing? And then to let you know that I'm accurate as hell, it states in Al Furqan chapter 25 verse 11 through 12, "When it sees them from a place far off, they will hear its fury and its raging sigh." Again, I want you to listen to that carefully. When it sees them, sees, S-E-E-S, from a place far off. Now I want you to hear this guy say exactly that without reading the Quran.
It's coming from the sky, and it's very pronounced and powerful. You can just sense how powerful it is, but yet so far away.
When it sees them from a place far off, they will hear its fury and its raging sigh.
You can just sense how powerful it is, but yet so far away.
When it sees them from a place far off, they will hear its fury and its raging sigh.
You can just sense how powerful it is, but yet so far away.
When it sees them from a place far off, they will hear its fury and its raging sigh. Now we're going to move to Abbas chapter 80 verse 33. "At length, when there comes the deafening noise." When this thing comes all of a sudden into our atmosphere, all of a sudden it's going to be such a loud boom noise, like sonic boom, but probably 100,000 times louder. It's a deafening noise. It will make your ears deaf. You could see that coming because you're already hearing the booms, and the people are saying that it's rattling their houses from a far place off. This thing is finna move in close, and it is going to cause one of the largest earthquakes ever, if not the largest earthquake, and bring in the day of the Lord. So we're going to move on to Al-Fajr chapter 89 verse 23. "And hell that day is brought," just like it says in the Bible in Revelation 6:8. It says there was a pale horse, and hell followed with him. Hell is being brought. Its rider's name was Death, right? And so it says it in Al-Fajr chapter 89 verse 23. "And hell that day is being brought." So there is a blazing hell in the sky. That explains the global warming, people. And we're going to end this with Al-Kahf chapter 18 verse 100. Excuse my Arabic, I don't speak it. "And we shall present hell that day for the unbelievers to see, all spread out." All spread out. They're going to see it when this thing come up off the horizon. And I've been calling it planet hell because Revelation 6:8 says it is planet hell. And that's what I've been calling it ever since you're going to see that hell all spread out. So again, we have the skies red, we have the signs on the horizon, we have this blazing fire that rages, and this guy backing up, and these people backing up what I'm saying, that it is coming from a far off place. We already hearing the booms just rattling the damn houses, and hell is brought face to face that day. We are seeing it, glimpses of it here and there. God is giving us mercy before this thing come into play, and it's going to be ugly. And I'm going to end this with this. We are the Hebrews mentioned in the Quran as the children of Israel that is above the nations. That's mentioned in the Quran as well. So, the end, Mr. Akbar Muhammad. I hope I answered your questions.